What was this the way you wanted to wrap up your last home game?
Of course. This was, we were just talking about it, crazy how it all worked out, and worked out perfectly to end on our home court to win it all. Couldn't be more special.
What'd you guys do different this game as opposed to your first time you played San Diego?
I think we were a lot more aggressive this game. I think when we played at San Diego, we were kind of on our heels and we weren't really attacking like how we normally do. And I think this game, we came out knowing that we were the better team and that we would come out aggressive and stick to our game plan. And I think that's what was the difference tonight.
San Diego was your last loss, and then Juddy told us about how he told you guys you're going to win a championship after that loss. Do you guys remember that, and what were your feelings after that game, and just kind of talk about where you've come since that game?
I think after that loss we knew we were better, and that's the kind of confidence that Juddy was trying to instill in us, that we're a great team. And it was a tough road game at the start of conference right before Christmas, and so we knew that we could get them here at home and make adjustments and play them a lot tougher with more energy and, like Kylie was saying, attack more.
What does it mean to have a regular season West Coast Conference championship for you guys to see?
That's awesome. I mean, we were talking about it, and I think winning a regular season championship, it requires being good the whole season. I mean, last year we won in the tournament and we kind of had some lapses during the season, and it's just nice to win a regular season conference championship because it shows our hard work throughout the season and how much that we've improved from our first game.
Kylie, you hit that three in the first quarter from the top of the key, and up to that point, the offense was a little sticky kind of here and there, and that seemed to really open things up. Just how important is it to be able to maybe space the floor or something? I mean, what was it kind of about that moment that really opened you guys up?
Yeah, I mean, that's something that I've been working on, just trying to be more consistent and taking open shots when I have them. And I think that was a time in the game where they gave me an open look and I needed to hit it. And it kind of opened up the game for us, and which was really nice.
Lexi, that Jody said he told you there right before halftime to run the play. You guys knew what that was going in, right before the break. That was when you hit that elbow jump shot.
Mm-hmm.
How big of a moment was that for this team? Because they put a little push together, gotten the lead for one of the few times in the game, and that kind of gave you the lead going into half.
Yeah, it was big, and Kylie called the play also, and that shows how smart our point guard is, and that we have a leader on the floor that knows what's going on. And I think it's important to end the first half with momentum, and that just set the tone for the second half.
How about your 4-point play? How's that feel?
That was pretty sweet. I mean, they're always hounding me on my shots and are in my face, so it's nice to finally catch a break and get a call on those fouls.
Kind of one of the focuses that Jody talked about was staying in front, not having to play catch-up to this team, and the way they play the game, I can see why we point that. How big was it? Because every time it was like the 6-7 point lead, those were all you guys.
Right. I mean, that's been a big emphasis towards the second half of our season, just coming out to better starts. And I mean, it starts with our warm-up. When we warm up with energy and fire, I think that shows in the first few minutes of the game, and that's something that we've really tried to focus on, and I think we've been doing a better job, and it kind of shows in our first quarter and our first half.
Anything else for Lexi?
Lexi, Jody said that you turned to him and said, "You're not done yet." You get the celebration today, senior night, and the Nets, and winning the regular season title. How do you keep that momentum and not have a drop off after this performance?
I think it's really important to keep your guard up when you have that success. It's so easy to let down and become complacent. But our team, we know that we're setting out to do bigger things than just this. We want to win the tournament championship and then make some noise in the NCAA. That's our real goal. And to get BYU's name out there and show people what our program is about.
Thanks. Congratulations.
Thank you guys.